Now, what kind of rituals can you do if you're living together? I mean, do you really need rituals? This also depends on your relationship. If you want rituals, I love rituals. I would also love rituals if we're together. When we are together, we have also, when we're together, we're long distance. So when we see each other, it's usually for a longer time. Then we also have rituals. One of the rituals, for instance, is that I always make him breakfast. And I make him breakfast before he's out of his bed. Another one of the rituals is that I need to wake him up. I'm always waking up earlier than he is with a blowjob. It's a ritual. But I can imagine that this might be maybe a little bit more challenging ritual if you're living together like forever. and if you have kids. And so make sure that you make the rituals that fit into your relationship, but also into your life. So take care and be aware of what is fitting for you. We had to play a lot with it, and we change it a lot and all the time. And because my master loves creating me rituals and assignments and stuff, and he tends to over-deliver, let's put it this way. So it's a bit too demanding sometimes. So then I have to tell him that I just simply can't make it. A wonderful ritual that I love is when you have a dominant that is going out to work, and they send a message when they're about to arrive home, and then you as a submissive sit in the position that you both agreed on, and you wait for them at the door to come in, to enter. I love this ritual. I think it would make me feel so welcome to enter the house, and it would make me feel so attentive, so focused on my master. Whenever he would enter the house, I would love that. You can add stuff like this, like taking out his shoes or her shoes. Make it a homecoming ritual. Serving coffee. I know a lot of dom-sub couples that have a ritual when it comes to the coffee. And it's just once a day, but then it's their job to make coffee. For instance, make coffee for their dom in bed, or you put the alarm, and at that it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you need to serve your dom coffee. And also you can create a ritual about it. For instance, that you put it on the table, you get on your knees, and then you hold it in your serving position. You hold it for him or her so they can take their coffee, and you're just going to stay there until they finish their coffee. It's a wonderful way to not having to talk, but really experience your dominant and submissive relationship. Just fill it in the way that you feel comfortable. Another ritual that you could have is before you go to bed. For instance, whenever you go to sleep, the submissive, she needs to be on her knees in front of the bed and wait until her master gets on the bed, her dom. And then she can ask permission, what my master does is he just pets on the bed like what he would do with a dog, and then I can jump in as well because he's not allowing me to sleep anywhere else than very close to him, which I love. But I cannot get in the bed without permission. But waiting for him till he's ready, and I'm just sitting there and waiting for him, that's a beautiful ritual, and that gives me a lot of pleasure to do that for him, and just to wait, and I don't know. Another ritual could be is that you're in charge of his lunch, and that you make him lunch. It's a way to put in all the love and care that you have, just to create it for him. Even when you're in the house all the time, I think this ritual is wonderful, and that is send a sexy picture every day. Because even in a dominant and submissive relationship where you put a lot of care into your relationship and to keep it thriving and stuff, even as a DS couple, it can be very challenging to be at home together, especially when there's kids around. If you can just take a minute off and make a sexy picture, just find a quiet space and create a sexy picture for them. Another ritual that I really appreciate, we don't have it because we don't live together. So for us, it's not, for us, everything that we do needs to have a purpose. And this ritual has the purpose of maintaining the power exchange dynamic, and that's what is called a maintenance spanking. I love this ritual. We don't have it, but I love it. And it's actually just meant to, you're just getting every day, you're getting a spanking. It can be only like 10 times with a hand on your ass. That's it. But it will establish your relationship and it will show who's in charge. It will make you feel both really connected. The skin-on-skin contact is important in that. So I hope you found a few valuable rituals in this video that I shared, and have fun and play with passion.